my name is Vincent from Airgunseurope.com, and in this video I'd like to tell you something about a Umarex TP50 compact air pistol. It's a CO2 pistol. Now of course air pistols come in lots of different types and varieties. Some are made for plinking, other ones are made for hunting, and this is more like a tactical training pistol, also being used in some countries for home defense purposes because it shoots rubber balls in caliber 50. So quite large rubber balls, you don't want to get hit by them. It's way different than shooting with normal paintballs, but it is quite a compact CO2 pistol. Most CO2 pistols on the market with air guns, they use 12 gram CO2 cartridges. These ones, they use the ones from Umarex, the 8 gram CO2 cartridges, because they're a bit more compact. Now the CO2 cartridge will go in up here with the heads down, and then when you close it like this, you can easily store it for a while, and it doesn't penetrate the surface of the CO2 cartridge, so nothing will happen if you tighten this up. Now it also comes with a small Allen key, which you can insert up here to tighten it even more, but you don't have to. This is more like for unscrewing if it would be too tight, but if you would do it just by hand, it's more than good enough. Now the trigger guard up here, if you open it up like this, you can see the magazine. Now this one has room for four balls of ammunition. Turn this spring forward and then you can insert them. Now nowadays we have these balls made out of rubber. In some countries they even have them made with pepper spray, but we're not allowed to sell those in the Netherlands because they're illegal basically. We do have these steel balls which are surrounded by polymer, so they won't damage your barrel, and of course they're way more heavy than the normal rubber balls are. So they would have more impact as well. Now you could just basically insert 4 of these balls one at a time. And on one CO2 cartridge, depending on the time of the year, because when it's cold, CO2 shoots differently than when it's really hot outside. But you could place 4 in there, and you could do 8 to 10 good shots, and with some temperatures even more. But they go 4 in the magazine, and you could basically reload it twice for really good optimal shooting. Now, when it's like this, it contains the they're not pellets, they're rubber balls basically, or steel balls. Contains the CO2 cartridge, but nothing can happen with it. But if you would smack the bottom up here, a pin will penetrate the surface of the CO2 cartridges, making it active, and then up here there would be a red pin which goes out, and then you would know it's armed. So you could basically store this underneath your pillow, and then when a burglar enters your house, you would just smack the bottom like this. You would hear a click, and then you would see this red thing going out, and now you know that it's armed. So let's take it to our range and test fire it. Okay, so like I said, if you would want to shoot the pistol, you would have to smack the valve first, seeing this red line coming out, and then you know it's completely armed. I placed 4 steel balls into the magazine. I'll definitely wear safety glasses for this one, and always remind to keep your finger next to the trigger before you shoot it, and then when you're on target you would go to the trigger. Now it has quite a heavy trigger pull on it. It works sort of as a safety. Now let's see how it shoots. Alright, now I did 4 shots. I could fill it up one more time. I've got these rubber balls up here. Tend to be a little bit cheaper. Now the muzzle energy of this air pistol is 11.5 joules, but that also depends on the type and weight of ammunition you would put inside, of course. See how these shoot? Right, now I did 8 shots, and if I would continue shooting or dry firing it, then you would hear slowly the power cone down. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and now it's empty. And then of course open this up again, take out the empty CO2 cartridge, and then you can install a new one. Now this is not your typical backyard plinking air pistol. I think it's more intended for training purposes and home defense, of course. It is really nicely made. It's relatively cheap, and it's fully made out of polymer, at least the outside of it is, but it feels quite sturdy and heavy. And high quality stuff from Umarex again. Now if you're interested in this air pistol or in any other, for example, you can always contact us. We're located in the Netherlands, where we have a shop and we ship basically worldwide. So if you're interested in this air pistol or in any other, please contact us. And for now, thank you for watching. Bye bye.
This is called our SLS model. SLS stands for side lever semi-auto.